it back to them.
All right, now
That is
does this work for only single family or what?
no, it actually can work for other properties because in my commercial course, I talked about how to find off-market properties
Mm-hmm.
as well. But for instance, as part of this program, it's focused on residential single-family dwellings. But I do have a whole module specifically dealing with duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes.
Now, is there any restriction if you do this system and get a single family that you can move out and then rent it?
No, no, no. If you and here's the fun part: if you buy it and do the work when you're living in it, as Jen did. Kurt, her husband, did the work, built her walk-in closet and the rest of that stuff, and she lived with no kitchen and a microwave. And they went out to dinner a lot. Didn't have kids, so yeah, not everybody wants to do that. I mean, it's only problematic when you have that 2 days when you don't have the baños, the bathroom. Okay, but that's really not a problem since they had relatives across the street. But and they stayed with them for those 2 days. But the deal is this: when you have the 30-year fixed rate financing, this is the ideal time in history. Well, we've had some ugly things happen out there. There's no time in my lifetime that I don't think ever the Federal Reserve has reduced the discount rate to the banks to zero.
Right, right.
That also means that interest rates are low at historic lows. In your lifetime, in my lifetime, we have never seen them this low. I lived through Jimmy Carter and 19% home mortgages, 30-year fixed. Who can afford that? Rose's first house, she had a 14% interest before I met her. And buying something with a single digit low interest rate, fixing it for 30 years, you live in it for 6 months, you've complied with the rules, and then you can go ahead and rent it out as Jennifer did. You can live in it for 2 years, 2 of the last 5 years, and take 100% of your profits out tax free. These are all great tricks. You could buy it, fix it, get a 30-year fixed rate